Prescription drugs are over the counter drugs which doctors often give to their patients to help with pain or illnesses. Before the year 2010, deaths as a result of overdose on prescription pills were below 10,000 deaths yearly. Now there are over 17,000 deaths annually, and this number shows no signs of slowing down. While there are tons of deaths yearly from overdoses, the number of people who abuse pills yearly is much larger, reaching 14.3 million, which is over 5% of the US population.
She is sharing Emily's story to try to reduce the stigma surrounding addiction and put out a call to action.
I would like to erase the stigma surrounding addiction and surrounding the kind of problems that my daughter had. I was also in the dark about a lot of those problems. I think addicts are really, really good at hiding things, especially from their parents. Like, you don't want your mom to know what you're really doing, especially if you're ashamed of it, especially if it's something that's dangerous. There weren't the glaring signs that you sometimes see with people. It was more that her physical appearance had started to change. She'd gotten skinnier, her eyes more hollowed out, and it seemed like she was on something every time I saw her. So I hired an interventionist and I checked her into a treatment center and ran the insurance through, and we even got committal papers if she wouldn't go to treatment. It's a complicated problem. You can't just pull yourself up by your bootstraps and be better and just quit one day. Someone described addiction to me as if you're falling off a high-rise building. You can't stop yourself. I was worried. I was worried about her, and I was taking action. I just didn't get there in time. I got a frantic call from her dad saying, "I think Emily's OD'd. You need to get over here right now." I can't even describe to you what it's like to hear those words. I got in and the paramedics were working on my daughter. And I asked, "Are there any vitals?" And they told me, "We're breathing for her."
As seen in the video, it is hard to tell when someone is struggling, and often when you finally do figure it out, it's too late. So, by not abusing prescription pills in the first place, you can avoid going down the same road Emily and many others have. There are many signs of pill addiction. The first one is physical appearance. Often people's physical appearance will change after addiction has started, and these effects include weight loss, shallow eyes, lack of focus or attention, bloodshot eyes, and shaky hands. The second sign is obvious cravings or withdrawals. You can tell when someone is going through cravings because they can hardly focus and may appear distracted or antsy. The third sign is poor judgment. While poor judgment can be in extreme ways like cliff jumping, it can also be subtle like driving faster than usual, vandalization, showing up wasted to work or an interview, or just breaking laws in general. The fourth sign is lack of responsibility. This can include not showing up at work, not showering, not eating, getting bad grades, or lack of self care. And the fifth and last sign is spacing out. Spacing out can include not hanging out with the friend group as often, distancing themselves from their best friends, taking more time to be by themselves, or ditching school. After learning all this new information, hopefully you can notice prescription pill addiction in your friends, family, or community and make sure to never abuse pills yourself and start going down that road. Thank you for watching.